Coming up next, the Warriors taking on the Jazz for the Golden State Warriors. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harp, how important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside for Curry. That's up a 3. Buries it from three-point range.
It is indisputable, not debatable. It's over. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter who's ever lived.
Outside, George. That 3 off the mark. And it's Golden State's ball. Outside, Green. On the wing, Hield. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Markkanen. On the wing, George. Green with the block.
A valuable, dogged defender, Draymond Green doing his thing.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix, and with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Johns, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. Markkanen against Wiggins. Back to Markkanen. From deep. Drills the three-pointer.
How about the big-time range of Markkanen? That wasn't toes to the three-point line. That one had some distance on it.
Here's Curry with the 3. Kessler with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Shots good by Clarkson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Curry passes to Hield. Fires the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
If you've got a shooter like Hield on your team, any opportunity to deliver the basketball is a good time.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Clarkson outside. Here's Hendricks, guarded by Green. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry kicks to Green. Wiggins in the post. He's guarded by Markkanen. Just 4 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hield can't hit. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 1. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. And Kessler throws it down.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. Doris, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those 2 players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Curry with the 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, Will Hardy talked to me a little while ago. Now, they were raving about an opposing player, in this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former 1st overall pick. Kevin?
Thank you, David. This one for 3. Podziemski's shot is good.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Markkanen against Hield. Nice ball movement by Utah. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Count it from 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hield finds Curry over Sexton. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Hield. That's 7 points for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Podziemski on the wing. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Tie game in Utah. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Collier out there with Sexton. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Kuminga the pass to Looney. Now Podziemski. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Podziemski's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Sexton. And he converts the layup. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Utah. Hendricks is checked in, and George is subbed in for Collier. Then for the Warriors, Green comes in for Looney, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Outside, Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And they get it back. Kuminga kicks to Curry. No good from outside.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Hendricks, good.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report.
Everyone's focused on Stephen Curry. He's focused on finding the next best shot. What a pretty pass.
Now, here's Sexton. He's defended by Pajemski. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Sexton. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. For the Jazz, Walker Kessler comes in for John Collins, and it's Clarkson in for Sexton. Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the Grizzlies. Pass to Kuminga from past the arc, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside, George. Here's Clarkson driving the lane.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got 8 points. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Here's Wiggins. Good work there as it goes. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
.116 left in the first half. Curry against George. Pass to Kessler. And beyond the arc, Pajemski grabs the board. Golden State's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
George passes to Clarkson to the paint. Here's Hendricks, and the shot goes in. 7 points in the game. And here are the Warriors now. Curry deciding where to go with it. Curry getting it done inside.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside, Markkanen. 26 seconds left to play here in the half. And that one good from Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
Pass to Green. Up top, Curry. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Clarkson. With 1 on the clock, he doesn't hit that one. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Warriors lead by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing it and come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey, folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere. Guys, is it tough to carry a hot first half into the second?
Only if you skip your halftime snack. That's the most important meal of the day, Ernie.
Meal? What kind of snack are we talking about here?
Trust me, Ernie. You do not want to know.
Hope it has protein. And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
Curry's been giving the defense headaches all night. They're scrambling to contain him, but so far he just keeps finding his shot.
And let's not forget his teammates, helping to set him up time and time again.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Warriors leading by 6. Wiggins finds Hield. Outside Curry. Oh, nothing phases Curry.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And Utah has possession. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Now, here's George. It's stolen by Curry. Jackson Davis with it. Working on Kessler. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Nuggets, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the 6th contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
George passes to Hendricks. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 6. Releases. And Utah again with the bucket.
Clarkson has always had the ability to find teammates. That's a pretty pass.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. Great showing for him last season. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all.
Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Kessler. Outside for George. They get the rebound, and Kessler throws it down.
Exactly what Kessler does off every miss. Go pursue the basketball and get the opportunity for a second chance.
Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Hield. To the inside. And Green with the basket on the assist by Hield. Hield's got 3 assists tonight.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Clark leaving no doubt with that finish, folks.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Curry dishes to Green. Jackson Davis in the corner. Back to Curry. The 3. The three ball from Curry.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, D.A. Thank you. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Sexton against Hield. And it's Utah with the rebound. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Sexton for three. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wiggins has got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And George kicks to Clarkson. Back to George. Here's Hendricks, guarded by Green. Clarkson on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
Wow, buddy, Hield taking flight, showing he is more than just a three-point specialist.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Clarkson against Hield. Shot by Collins, no good. Warriors leading by 10. Wiggins, right side, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Jazz. Mills comes in for Clarkson.
Patrick Mills.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Mills. He's defended by Podziemski. Markkanen can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Hield attacking. And he banks in the layup. Hield's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws here tonight. And the first one drops.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
And he can't hit the second. Curry against Sexton. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Jackson Davis has got his first points in this one. 1 second left. He can't get that one to fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Warriors on top. They lead by 13. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. It's Curry outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 24.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Sexton the pass to Eubanks. Sexton with it. From downtown, it falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Well, this is what you're trying to do, put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's defended by Pajemski. A crossover. Oh! And he dunks it down.
And on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when they're trailing, but I think he's just trying to give his team a spark.
And what a dunk it was. Curry finds Pajemski. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz trail by 11. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Will Hardy is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Green comes in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Melton. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Hield. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. And it's 9 points for Buddy Hield.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
Jazz trail by 13. Now George takes a 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. Here's Curry, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Hield outside. Here's Jackson-Davis. He's guarded by Markkanen. Jackson-Davis with it. Makes it off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Clarkson, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
George passes to Hendricks. Here's Markkanen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Obviously, we've seen Lauri Markkanen make a considerable leap. This guy goes from role player to all-star talent.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Markkanen drops them both. Melton feeling it out a bit. Inside, Moody. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Sexton. Banked in off the glass. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Moody. Markkanen with the block.
That's just great work on the defensive end by Lauri Markkanen. You can see his length come into play.
A nice shot by Moody. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Tipped away. For 3. Off target. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. If they weren't able to set their defense, we didn't turn the ball over, we were able to set ours. Those are the 2 things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Stephen Curry.